Hey, what's up everybody? Just doing a little pickup video that I did at Megacon I went to this past weekend. Got back the other night. So I'm going to go ahead and post the things that I got, some pictures, some autographs that I got. I might do a few other videos today. I know I'm going to post the Q&A. Well, it wasn't a Q&A, it was more of just a panel of Jeff Goldblum. Then we got Lucy Lawless I'm going to do, and Elijah Wood. The lighting was kind of bad in the auditorium, and it might be a little shaky, but I got a little tiring holding it. But it's if you want to check them out, I'll probably post those up. So I'll go ahead and start grabbing some stuff here. First photo op I did was with Stephen Moyer from True Blood, Vampire Bill. And he was also in a couple of movies. Well, he's done a few things, but the ones that I watched not too long ago is Evidence and The Barons, which are a couple good ones. Evidence, basically him and his partner, they're watching this videotape, piecing it back together. There was a massacre at this gas station. And then The Barons is about the Jersey Devil. And up next here, we got Lucy Lawless, Xena, and of course, most recently, Ruby and Ash versus the Evil Dead. And then we got me and Jeff Goldblum, which his line was going by so fast you couldn't even really talk to him. And as I'm sure a lot of you can tell, at times I can tend to talk fast. I was like speed talking faster than I ever had. I'm like, my name is Steven, thanks for coming to Orlando. You have all the best lines. My mom's a fan. I mean, he's just like, oh, thank you. And like as I was walking away, I was like, oh, and I saw Mr. Frost for the first time. He's like, oh, thank you. So, I mean, it was hard. But, I mean, he was a cool guy. His panel was interesting. I had him sign The Fly. The first time I went through, it kind of bled through. It wasn't that good, and it was a horrible signing. And so I went back, and he was nice enough to re-sign it for me. And then we got, which I had bought this frame, which I kind of wish I didn't, because they have those other like $5 folders or whatever, 8x10s. But it was just a spur of the moment thing. Sorry, kind of hard to tell here, but that's me with Elijah Wood. Bad reflection, but maybe I can get a bit closer. So, at least in his line, we got to talk for like a minute or two. What was funny, a lot of people there, you know, of course, were there for Lord of the Rings, and so when I was talking to him, I was like, yeah, I've watched Since the Good Son, and all the way through, and I really enjoy. I'm a horror fan, so Faculty, Maniac, and you know, just I mentioned a few movies, and like that was when I was leaving, and I was like, oh yeah, I also like I think you were in Lord of the Rings, right? You had a small part, and he laughed, and we were just joking around on that, and just told him to enjoy his weekend, and that was that. But I figured I'd throw in a little joke there. He's a cool guy. He thought it was funny. Okay, so that's the photos right there. On to the autographs. Had Jeff Goldblum, of course, signed The Fly. He has a weird signature. Like when he held the pen, I've never seen anyone sign like this. Maybe it helps with cramps, I don't know. But he was holding the pen like this, and he wasn't even like looking. He was just going. I'm like, whatever. But hey, it's his autograph, so it's all good. Whatever. I met Brink Stevens, who was in the Slumber Party Massacre. Had her sign that. Try and get it without the reflection there. Then this is what I had Elijah Wood sign, was Maniac. Had him sign Blood Red there. And then Stephen Moore, I had him sign Season 1 of True Blood. And then it's not a horror, but Once Upon a Time, Jennifer Morrison. Get the reflection out of the way. Yeah, what can I say? I like Once Upon a Time also. She was also, if anybody watched House, I can't think of her character name on that, but I think she like dated that Australian dude on House. If you remember, if you happen to watch House, remember who she played, just leave a comment. And I believe that is it. because I was running low on money, and Paul Rubens was 80 bucks. He wasn't taking pictures in his line, and I just was running low on money, so I got who I wanted to get, and I'm happy. And that's it. Be sure to check out the videos that I post if you want to check out the panels, Jeff Goldblum, Lucy Lawless, and Elijah Wood. I'll be posting those up soon. And thanks for checking it out. Like, share, subscribe, and see you next time.